Maleeha, the Halloween brouhaha continues with many parents quite upset that their kids can't go trick-or-treating.
Cynthia, the recommendation from Ontario's top doctor is getting a lot of reaction. While many people living in Ontario's hotspots understand the reasoning, some are still planning on taking part in traditional Halloween activities, but on a smaller and safer scale.
We've talked to the neighbors and we've decided for the kids to get together in a backyard so that we're safe and they can still celebrate Halloween. They can dress up and we're going to put loot bags together, so there's definitely candy.
What steps are you going to take to make sure everybody's safe?
We're going to keep physical distancing and, wear masks and make sure everything's cool with everyone and just stay together. The candy's going to be in loot bags, so it's all separate.
Stephen Gillard's daughter, Aurora, will be one of 10 kids on the street attending the physically distanced outdoor party. All of the kids go to the same school and are already excited to show off their costumes.
I think it's really important for the mental health of the children too, just because they've been isolated for so long and it lets them get out and enjoy themselves.
Ontario's top doctor, David Williams, says given the high risk of transmission of COVID-19 in modified stage 2 regions, door-to-door trick-or-treating isn't recommended. Instead, encouraging people to dress up and take part in virtual activities and parties.
We're just trying to put forward to people the best advice we can of the experts and to do everything we can to help people get through this pandemic and get through it with their good health, not putting at health the risk of their older relatives or anybody, making sure we can keep the schools open and the childcare open.
One of the approaches could be thinking about creative ways to make things safer rather than just canceling them altogether. Halloween might be one of those where we know that we've been told since the beginning of the epidemic that we should be outdoors in our family units, avoiding large crowds, and certainly and wearing masks. Halloween is certainly amenable to those.
This Halloween enthusiast in Leslieville is doing just that. His haunted house has been bringing delight to the neighborhood for the past 15 years. And while he isn't sure how many kids will be showing up to his home this year, he is still getting prepared with tricks and treats.
We're going to be dressed in costume, so mask, gloves, we'll be social distancing, probably putting something on a table and leaving it for them to take one at a time. We're going to put some lines on the road and make sure no one gets crowded.
While the infectious disease specialist we spoke with says the risk of transmitting COVID-19 outside is low, he still recommends listening to public health's recommendations. Also adding, though, if you do plan on going outside, make sure you wear a mask, stick with your household, and physically distance.